All right, I'm immediately back. Not really immediately. I took a little break, watched some YouTube, which I shouldn't. And yeah, um, good news though. I got this. This is a speaker that will do speaker. How will I explain what the speaker does? Obviously, self-explanatory. It speakers. So now, every time the Five Nights at Freddy's thing happens, you will hear it from here because I watched my like I was saying, I watched my stream and I saw that I didn't hear it. So it's hearable now. So yay, win-win, right? Um, let me do one more thing. Okay, yeah, let's just do that. Okay. What am I doing with my life? I don't even know if I have a life. Okay, let's go. Let's for some bad idea reason I'm gonna put the volume really high, like 600%. Uh, Now it's gonna be like really high. Because it's gonna be really high, let's put it like back here. Alright. Alright, let's get back to reading. Oh my god, I hate myself. Why did I take a break? Hey Siri, set a timer for 25 minutes.
25 minutes starting now.
Okay, I already read. Yo, okay, nice. So yeah, the answer was D. How should we think about textual evidence? There are two types of questions, and we need to think about each type a little differently. Scientific evidence. In these textual evidence questions, a hypothesis will be presented about a subject in science or social science, usually in the context of a new research or explanation. We won't need to rely on any previous science knowledge. Everything we need will be contained in short passage. Our task is to interpret, like break down the researcher's hypothesis and identify the researcher's outcome that will support that hypothesis. Okay. So we need to break down their hypothesis, like what are they actually hypothesizing, and then identify. What's another way of saying identify? Then I actually thought I was gonna die. Oh my goodness. Mm, that was way too loud. No, I'm putting it back to default. Oh, that was why. Why was it so loud? Putting it back to default. Yes. Okay. Our task is is to interrupt the researcher's hypothesis. Interrupt is no, it's not interrupt. I think it's another word.
Interpret.
Interpret. Okay. To explain. Okay. Our task is to break down the researcher's hypothesis, identify the researcher's outcome that would support the hypothesis, and then select the choice that offers the outcome. Identify the outcome. And then select the choice that offers the outcome. Okay. So first we identify, break down the hypothesis. What's the hypothesis? Then we See, identify the research outcome that would support. Okay, and then find a outcome that would support or not support because the question will say if they're supporting or not or neither. I don't think it's ever neither. It's supporting or not. And then when you understand what type of sentence will be not supporting, you select the choice that would be the outcome. This task should remind you of your science classes, in which you are likely needed to confirm or refutate a hypothesis based on the outcome of the experiment. Alright. Seriously, bro, it's scary. Oh my goodness. Mm. Okay, that was a little hard to type, but yeah, is this even so like getting hard to text? Oof. Alright, wait, let me check something. So if I put this here and click watch video, will I like? Oh, it won't do that. Okay, it won't do that. Never mind. Um, wait, give me another second. This website called for YouTube watcher. I go here, and this looks like a very old website. Oh, right. Wait. Oh, no, I actually copy and paste it twice. Okay. Oh, wait, the video won't automatically play this back. Hmm. Okay, I will research this later. Alright, let's. This has to remember science classes in which you needed to confirm or ensure a hypothesis based on outcome of the experiment. Okay, there's an example. In this textual evidence questions, the passage will make an argument corresponding a particular literary work, like a poem or novel. The passage will make an argument concerning a particular literacy work. Okay, so argument about a work, like a poem or novel. The choice will then offer a set of quotations from that literacy work. Uh, we don't need any previous knowledge of literacy work under discussion. What we need is the ability to evaluate whether the content of each quotation serves as direct evidence for the argument identified in the questions. Are you talking about those questions that say, "Oh yeah, in this story, the author said something about bald people," and then the quotation needs to have something about bald people? To remind you of your English classes, in which you are likely needed to pull quotation from the text to support your arguments in a analytical essay.
Analytical.
Oh, analytical. An, analytical? Ana, you say it. Analytical. Analytical. Um, analytical. Oh my goodness. Analytical or something like that. Wait, let me set up my chat. Okay, let's go. So, What are Mississippi? Ah, wait, was it not? It's not like hello. Okay, yeah, you can hear me. Nice. Hey Siri, count to five Mississippi.
Minutes starting now.
Hey Siri, turn off the 5 minute timer.
It's cancelled.
Nice. In this textual evidence question, the passage will make an argument concerning. I already read this. Okay, oh wait. We don't need any previous work under discussion. We will need the ability to evaluate whether the content of each quotation serves as a direct argument, which is your English class. Analyze these two types of questions might seem quite different. The skills we need on them and our approach to finding the answer should be similar to both, for both evidence questions. Textual evidence consider following these steps. Identify the argument. Okay. Each textual evidence question, whether scientific or lyrical, is a central argument for the question. It might not. It might be a research quotation. No, it might be a research hypothesis. 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 Or it might be a interpretation. Interpretation.
Interpretation.
Inter. Five Nights at Freddy's thing. Oh goodness! I was actually expecting it to come, and that's why I wasn't that scared of it.
Interpretation.
Interpret the act of the result of interpreting a particular adaptation or version of a work, method, or style. Adaptation. A teaching technique combines factual with certain. Okay. Might or it might be interpretation of a literacy text. But either way, it will be clearly stated. Your first job is to identify the argument and draw it from the text. For instance, in the example question at the start of the article, you can identify the following hypothesis. The snail-like structure running down the back of the dinosaur that improved the animal's success pursuits. Hello,
Hello.
welcome back. Pursuit?
Suit.
Stop with this jump scare, bro. It's so scary.
Welcome back. Pursuits.
What does pursuits mean?
So is it a new day in Bangladesh?
Um, like this right now.
I am not in Bangladesh right now. I am in USA.
I mean, technically, yeah, it is a new day.
But yet it's a new day.
Pursuing. pursue,
Pursuit.
pursuit,
Pursuits. Oh,
pursuits.
okay.
The act of pursuing. Okay, I love what they an activity that one engages in as a vocation, profession. Oh my goodness, that doesn't tell me anything. Okay, what does pursuing mean then?
Still the same day in the Lebanon.
Ooh, is it for you?
What time is it for you?
Is it like 5 right now? My best guess 5 p.m. Pursuing.
7 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay, I mean I was kind of close, but oh, okay, nice. Um, I'm still so. Why am I hungry?
5:17
Yes, I
p.m.
knew it. I told you it was 5 p.m. Oh yeah, I guess they're right. Kinda. He's like, nice. You are in the few. How do you spell future? Hey Siri, how do you spell future?
Future. Future.
Nice, you are in the future.
Yeah, that was a dumb. I should have. Should I?
Pursuits.
Yeah, I should have not said that. Pursuits. You know what? Just for fun, I'm gonna turn the volume a little bit, like maybe.
Face with tears of joy.
I'm gonna like make it 250% the sound, the Five Nights at Freddy's sound. I'm gonna regret that, but to follow and try to catch or catch someone else for a long distance of time.
Pursuits.
Pursuit means to catch or capture. Wait, success in their pursuits, like catching a prey of prey species capable of making quick turns. Create a test phrase. Once you have identified the argument you want,
BTW. What is your average score, RN?
um, near 1,100.
Near 1,100.
I didn't take any practice tests. Yeah, I should have. What day is today? Today's Wednesday. I need to study. Create a test phrase. Once you identify the argument you want to support, you should rephrase that argument in the simplest term possible. For example, consider the hypothesis is about this dinosaur. The claim is that the snail would help the dinosaur quick.
Almost same as mine.
I hate this Five Nights at Freddy's thing.
Nicey.
For example, consider the hypothesis about synthetic samtito, or dinosaur. The claim is that a snail would help a dinosaur hunt quick prey while underwater. You should simplify that as follows. You know what? Give me this thing. I'm gonna put it next to my desk, so it's even more louder. For example, consider the snail who quick prey while underwater. So you should simplify that as follows: snail on back equal quick underwater movements. The best choice. Test the choices. Read each choice.
I see you disciplined and study regularly.
Kinda. I am getting. I am not really. Oh wait. Just say thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate. Hey Siri, how do you spell appreciate?
Appreciate.
Why is it only me who can't start studying?
Not just you.
No, bro. It's not just you. It's really hard to start studying.
So I live stream myself to keep me motivated. Hey Siri, how do you spell motivated? Motived.
But at least you continue. So I live stream myself to keep me motivated to study.
But at least you continue. Yeah. There's some ways to.
Yeah,
Being in a call with a
nice strategy.
friend to try being in a call with a friend to study works for me.
Try being in a call with a friend to study.
Be quiet!
Kinda works for me.
Alright, let's go. Okay, what on back? Quicker underground move. Hey, what time do I have? Hey Siri! Oh yeah, that works too!
That works too.
Hey Siri, how much time left?
There's a timer with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left.
Hey Siri, reset that timer!
It's reset. 25 minutes starting
I
now.
don't deserve no break right now. I didn't even study yet. The best choice is to make the same argument. That's the choices. Choice, well,
It's
keep.
reset. 25 minutes starting now.
Okay, thank you!
Of course.
Nice. Read each choice. What?
I still stop at 30 minutes.
Oh, 30 minutes? Yeah, nice. What, like the time lapse? Yeah, it's good. Wait, give me like 10 minutes. So let me try to read this whole article and like understand how to study. I didn't know I can do that. Read each choice while keeping the test phrase. Don't Does the choice say something different than the test phrase? If so, eliminate that choice. Okay. Once you do that, once you find a choice that makes you have found the answer. You can select the choice with confidence. Both of them does have the same question. Oh no, my turn. Okay, let's get ready, guys. Ha ha ha! I better not hear no Five Nights at Freddy's thingy, the Foxy. Uh, um, which quotation from Mr. Quincy Johnson of his sneaker most officially illustrated what's the name? Mr. Story by Paul. This guy. In the story, the narrator describes Mr. John's gym appearance. This is important. As as conveying his exaggerated sense of his and this is a run on like this explains this. This tells explains more of this. So
Nice.
so appearance. So what he looks like. John's Stop doing the Five Nights at Freddy's. Alright, John's appearance as conveying his exaggerated sense of his importance. This is a hard one. Okay, Johnson's appearance as conveying. What does convey? Convey like convince, right? Conveying. Let's first do and find definition. Appearance as conveying his exaggerated sense of his importance. Okay, which one shows that he exaggerated the sense of his importance? So like selfish, kinda maybe. Okay, simple thought. He maybe conveys means like show, but his appearance. So his appearance show that he exaggerated, like show a lot sense of his importance. So it shows a lot that he's more important than everyone else. Ah, yes.
Like giving a message.
Huh? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You talking about the question I'm doing? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like giving a message. He shows that he's important. So let's see, he carried himself always as if he was passing under his own
Conveying.
conveying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, you mean like giving a message, conveying? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Late.
Oh yeah, I know, right? It's like 50 seconds delayed.
Great. Like 50s delayed.
Okay, he carried himself, so he carries himself as always. Okay, that's important. If he was passing under his own tropical ashes. Okay, this could be it. Maybe I'm not gonna remove it. The Great Prince Albert. Who's Great Prince Albert? Okay, was suddenly buttered about his form, and a shiny top hat replaced the filth of the afternoon. I don't think this is it because it's
Never mind.
oh yeah, it's delay. Yeah, um, Prince Albert. Who is Prince Albert? We're talking about Mr. Colliers Johnson. So yeah, Mr. Colliers Johnson always spoke in a large and important tone. I'm deleting that. No, no, actually later. Mr. Johnson always spoke in a large and important tone. Does that show that he exaggerated his sense of importance? Not really. That just shows that he's good and like good. It was a beautiful day in Belly May, and the sun shone pressing on. Okay, the sun went on Mr. Colliers, who's our target. Very spite. Prince's shoot of gray as he angled the. That doesn't really say anything about Johnson doing anything. That just says the sun touches Johnson and Prince Disk Albert suit of gray as he alighted in the train of Washington. Nah, bro. So could be A. It's A is confusing, but A is the only one that doesn't like. Wait, can A be it? Because A and C is kind of self always as if he was passing under his own Trumpkin ashes. Let's go for it. Oh wait, yeah, I'm kidding. I already did it.
Hello.
I
Hot.
wait or something. Hello, hello, testing, testing. Yeah, you can hear me. Okay, it's C. I mean, I don't know what Trumpical means or ashes. So let's look that up. Oh,
Try.
ample, triumphal, ample. Okay, of relating to or used in a triumphal.
Some messages don't make it through.
Oh, really? Hmm. What I could do. I didn't know some message. Okay, wait. Wait, but it doesn't show that you said anything. So I don't know. But try saying it again, like copy and pasting it. Maybe it will work. Alright, let me see why. What does triample? Triample. Triample in simple definition. What does triample mean in simple English? Okay, let's look that up. Triample means made or done.
Maybe because I wrote D slash I slash S slash C slash O slash R slash D.
Oh, Discord. I don't think Discord gets censored.
Discord.
See, it gets censored. Maybe I hate this. Oh my goodness, it scared me. Oh, means made or done to serve. Oh,
Yeah,
like what's my Discord?
you asking for my Discord?
Uh, Triumphal means made or done to celebrate a big win or success.
Yes.
MOHT is.
It's Modesimo.
Yeah, I love that almost every. Okay, triumphal.
Triumphal.
Yeah, triumphal means made or done to celebrate a big win or success.
Suggesting on a call.
Oh, I can't really join a call right now because I'm so laggy already. You know how.
Okay, thank you. Welcome.
You. I will call later, but not now because I'm do this thing. And if I join a call, I would be so. Okay. Joseph off. He was passing his own triumphal. Triumphal means celebrating, and ashes. Ashes.
Arch.
Okay, arch. What does arch? Arch curved? No, bro. What does that? I don't think that's what arch. Okay, but we don't need to look at arch. We know it means celebrate. He carried himself always as it was passing under his own celebration arch, meaning maybe aura or like
Okay.
time.
THX.
This quotation most efficiently illustrates the claim. The claim is that the narrator describes Mr. Johnson as arrogant, arrogant.
Arrogant.
Arrogant means like selfish, right?
No problem.
Arrogant. Oh no, bro, my stress. Stop using the vocabulary in the definition. Having or showing the insult attitude of people who believe they are better, smarter, or more important than other people. Having or showing arrogant. Okay, yeah, selfish. Not really selfish. Selfish means actually, yeah, selfish. As arrogant and self-important. This basically says that Mr. Johnson always looks like he's congratulating himself for something, which definitely supports the idea that Mr. Johnson is arrogant. Why is it not C? This quotation doesn't effectively illustrate the claim. It describes Mr. Johnson's tone of voice as large and important, but it doesn't describe his appearance as oh yeah, appearance, like what you see, as conveying a sense of self-importance. Oh yeah, you're right. What about D? It was a beautiful day in Bally May, and the sunstone Mr. Johnson very spied Prince suit of gray as he outlived the train in Washington. This quote doesn't illustrate the claim. The claim is that the narrator describes Mr. Johnson's appearance as conveying his arrogance. This doesn't describe Mr. Johnson's appearance very much. Doesn't suggest a sense of arrogant. Okay, arrogant. Oh wait, this explanation. Bro, I could have just read this. First, we need to focus about the claim in our needs. The narrator describes Mr. Johnson's appearance as conveying his aggression, sense of his importance, exaggerated sense of his importance. We can't simplify this claim to make our lives a bit easier. Aggression is exaggerated self-importance, like show too much of self-importance. So let's scroll down. Yo, I'm already lagging. It's against each of the choices. Choice B shows that. Wait, what was choice B? The Grey Prince Albert was bottled about his form, and his shiny top had replaced the filth of the afternoon. That doesn't talk about Mr. Johnson. Choice B shows that Johnson is steady and well dressed, but it doesn't suggest that he is arrogant or that he's exaggerating his self importance. We can eliminate this choice. Choice D focuses more on the setting than on Johnson. We can eliminate this choice. Choice A and C are yes. He is a Mr. Johnson always spoken large. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Um, wait, bro, I was having such a good time. Why you have to do this? Okay, now choice A and C are a bit tricky. C even includes the word important. But remember to be strict. We don't want to choose. We don't want to choose. Okay, I wasn't scary at that time because, yeah. But remember, we don't want a choice that simply says, oh, I mean, Johnson, important. We need evidence of exaggerated self importance. Choice C is pretty literature, 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 litical, litical,
Literal.
literal, literal,
Literal.
literal. According with the letter of the literal means like let's say in a sentence he's literally free, right? Free from exaggeration. The little truth. Yeah, okay. Tracy's pretty little description of Johnson, telling us what his voice sounds like. Also, the prompt focuses on Johnson's appearance, what he looks like, not what he sounds like. Choice A introduces a comical, me, comical, or we could also say comical because I makes the A sound for some reason.
Comical.
Yeah, or comical or comical and hyperbolic. Yo, it's not funny no more. Stop doing it so early. You need to wait for me to forget that you exist and then scare me. Alright, Jay introduce and hyper description of what's his name? What's his name? I forgot his name. What's his name? Johnson walking around like a big shot. Choice A is definitely more exaggerated. Choice A is the answer. Okay. You must be at least 3 days old and have a verified email address and at least 500 energy. Okay. Next article. Oh wait, what? This is top voted. So I just got my third SAT result, and I got 99% in my country, 97% in the world. Wow, that's cool. I was actually hoping for a 1,500, but it's okay. I took the paper-based test SAT previous in December, and I got 1320. I had a bit less a month to prepare for this test. I regret procrastinating. That's what I do too. I regret it so bad. I kind of wish I spent more time studying. Just wanted to tell you guys to work hard as just want to can huh? I spend more time studying. Just wanted to tell you guys to work as hard as you can. Aim for a score that's higher than you actually want and keep practicing. Solve as many questions as you can. There are so many on there are so many online and watch YouTube videos that give shortcuts. Most importantly, you need to stop procrastinating. Procrastinating was the main reason I scored lower than I expected and is still affecting me now in university. I would recommend studying for math first, writing next, and reading last. Oh yeah, there is no writing, but I mean technically there is because it's called reading and writing. Okay, it's multiple choice, so you have to learn how to make it. If you spend too long on a question, guess the answer. You have to get good at guessing. Yeah, most of the time the answer is either A, but most of the time it's not really D or B. Good luck testing. Oh yeah, thank you. I need 500 energy points to upvote. Oh. Uh, keep procrastinating. I will never. I mean, I can't promise this because I know I'm gonna do it. But how do I prevent myself from doing it? Live stream myself? Always. Yay! Now I'm stop live streaming myself. Because I know if I do, I won't procrastinate. But if I don't, I can watch as much YouTube video and then hate myself at last, which is also bad. Reach professional hire one. You have not maintained your streak this week. This week ends on Monday. Speaking of Monday, hey Siri, set a reminder for 11.
What do you want to be reminded about?
Give library their laptop back.
Okay, I added give library their laptop back for this morning at 11 a.m.
No Siri, for 11 this month.
Sorry, I can't schedule reminders in the past. When do you want to be reminded?
At 11 this month to give library their laptop back.
Sorry, I can't schedule reminders in the past. When do you want to be reminded?
What day is today, Siri?
It's Wednesday, August 5th, 2026.
So isn't 11 in the future and not in the past? Why am I talking to Siri? Okay, wait, let me like I'm back. Pause the timer.
Paused.
Nice. Um, so let me change some stuff. So not 11 a.m. and not today. At 11, I think. One, two, three, four, five. What just happened? Wait, the video ended? How did the video end? It's not even 1 hour. 1 hour didn't even pass. Okay, give the laptop back. It's very urgent. Alarm on Mo. What time? Maybe 11 a.m. Yeah, that time. Very urgent. Don't repeat. Give me a little reminder, maybe 1 hour before. Um, what tags? Enough. Flag. Priority high. I don't want to give them $1, bro. Um, okay, nice. Alright, let's. I have like 1 minute to study, which is like 1 minute to study. Yeah. Alright, oh wait, I just. Hey Siri,
Hmm?
so kaka. Alright, pause the timer on my own. Alright, wait, let me like. How do I like. Ah, nice. It's all the way from zero now. It's bad. It's gonna be scary. It's gonna be. You know what? I'm gonna put this headphone right next to my laptop so you can hear it too. Um, all right, let's get back to business. Um, let me resume the timer, and we're on. I'm gonna try. Wait, should I master math more or English more? The guy did say you should master math first and then English. But I don't know. I mean, for him, math was easy and stuff. But I'm already in a trail, so I should not stop here. I should like maybe do and then I will do math. All right, command. Uh, oh, look at that, my time. It's break time. um, I think the break is 5 minutes. Hey Siri, 5 minutes.
5 minutes starting now.
All right, bye bye. I'm gonna like sleep in the bed for 5 minutes. No, I did say I will make coffee. Um, hey Siri, reset the time.
It's cancelled. For how long?
Give me a sec.
1 second. I will make coffee.
No, I said give me a sec. Not make an alarm for 1 second. I got an idea. I will put this headphone in my ear and go downstairs and make some coffee. You will hear everything. Why is this headphone not turning on? I think the headphone died. I don't know how. It's always charged and it dies really slowly. Okay, I will charge it later. Hey Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
some coffee in my break time. Let me check something. Let me turn on my laptop. Alright, alright, let's fix this and to get this headphone charged. Wait, let me test one thing. Hello, you hear me? Yes, nice. Mhm. This article over helpful tips for command and textual evidence question, as well as test. Oh, thanks. All right, let's get back to work. Command and of command of evidence. Learn some helpful tips for command or list of textual. Yo, I hate this thing so much. Wait, let me turn it off. I'm actually getting focused, and this thing is like ruining the vibe. Let me turn it off. Okay, it won't scare me no more. Like my heart is like beeping way too much. Let me turn this thing off. Yo, turn off. I don't want you to waste battery. Oh, that's how you turn it off. Alright, nice. Um, in the article, learn some helpful tips for tackling command of textual evidence questions on the digital SAT. Note that these tips are secondary strategies, and not every tip will apply to every command of textual evidence question. For main approach, read the lesson article for command of textual evidence questions. This is command of textual evidence questions. Um, in this article, we will go over helpful tips and commands of textual evidence questions, as well as tips that may apply in question types of the SAT reading and writing. Try to find them out yourself with the example question at bottom. Know that these tips won't apply. You will to every question. Rather, you might find one or two of them useful in any given question during our overview. Alright, be strict. If a choice almost or kind of feels like evidence, you can likely eliminate it. If you need to connect too many dots to make the evidence match the argument, then it's probably not the strong evidence. This type of reasoning isn't what we want when we are looking for strong support. Stay specific. Don't stray beyond the focus of the passage. Eliminate choices that broaden or blur the ideas discussed in the text, and look out for small twists and turns that makes a choice seem relevant when it actually expresses something unsupported by the passage. Okay, so we need to be strict if something feels off, or like you need to make too many dots to make it related, it's not correct, or anything that like kind of goes but like kind of blurs, it's not right either. Read the questions carefully. Most comment of textual evidence questions will ask you which choice best supports the claim in the text. However, some will ask you which choice best undermines or challenges. Yes, wait, is it undermines mean challenges?
For how long will you be studying?
Um,
I don't really know.
I should have made a plan, but yeah, I'm kind of going for like the whole day, and like this, and yeah, it will be hard.
If you're available tomorrow, we can do a practice test together.
That will be nice.
Sure, that will be nice.
Undermine. In what website?
Wait, in what website are we doing it?
Undermine.
Undermines.
Undermines means to subtract or weaken. I think he's gone. To make someone or something weaker or less effective, usually in a secret or
Anecdote.
Oh, okay, nice.
Oh, okay, nice.
Alright, we got everything. Am I free to you tomorrow? What day is today? Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, I'm free the whole day. Wait, what time though? Actually, no, I
Oh,
got
no.
what?
What?
Read the questions carefully. Textual, most command of textual evidence questions will ask you which choice best supports the claim. However, some will ask you which choice best undermines, which mean which means okay, weaken. Which one weaks? I will be in the center. What does center mean again? He did talk about this back then, but I forgot. Oh yeah, my coffee looks so good. Actually no, let's put it this way so it doesn't fall. Undermines means weak. Oh, it said or. Okay, yeah, or challenges the claim. In these cases, you must find the evidence that disagrees with the claim. It is important to read. Oh, the place where tutors give you courses. Hey Siri, how do you spell tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Tomorrow.
I thought tomorrow had two M's, but no, it has two R's. In these cases, you must. Okay, then tomorrow, hour early than this time. So like at 10 a.m. So 10 a.m. Yeah. Okay. You must evidence that disagree with the claim. It's important to read comments commands of tetra evidence question carefully to make sure you understand how you should be connecting the evidence choices in the make sure how you should be connecting the evidence in the choices to the claim in the text. Hey Siri, set a timer for 25 minutes. General SAT reading and writing top tips. Okay, ditch the details. Ditch the details? No! Oh, according to mine, 10, 9 or 10 a.m. Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I meant by 10 a.m. Sorry, I forgot time zone. Alright, general SAT reading and writing top tips. Ditch the details. Simplify and summarize text down to its bare bones. Can help you get to the correct answer on many SAT reading and writing questions. Hey Siri, set the timer for 25 minutes. Hey Siri, set the timer for 25 minutes.
25 minutes starting now.
Nice. On many SAT reading and writing questions. Summarizing the text down to its bare bones can help you get to the correct answer on many SAT and reading and writing questions. Details like, but you said ditch the details. Details like the title of the book. Oh yeah, that's like, nice, nice. See you. Where am I? Details like the title of the book or an author or researcher's name usually don't help us. Details like the title, okay, so like this title of the book or an author or researcher's name usually don't help us arrive at the answer. By summarizing the text in your own words and removing these unnecessary details, you can more easily identify the key concept and details. Okay, you said ditch the details, but not all details. You need to summarize, simplify, and summarize text down to its bare bones. So you can just like title and these lists, which yeah, it's that's why I skip like the dinosaur name. And yeah, hunged on hunged, right? That's hunged. HUNG.
Hung.
Yeah, hung. Don't get hung on unfamiliar words. Please tell me there's a dark mode. Wait, I'm gonna open this in a different tab so like it doesn't like unnecessary information. Please tell me this dark mode because my eyes are actually starting to. Um, primary language, state, um, for captions, yup, yup. Accessibility, remove colors from video, mute sound effects, reduce motion and animation, hide visibility. Um, hmm. I realize I don't have dark mode. I am cooked. My eyes are gonna die. No. Okay, let's hanged up on familiar words. Even though some words in the text may be unfamiliar to you, we can still usually summarize the text to get the gist of it without trying to define these words. When you encounter unfamiliar words, try to guess at their meaning based on the context, but don't waste time trying to figure out their exact definition. It's more important to focus on the big picture of what's happening in the text. In fact, by focusing on the big picture, you will probably have a better sense of what the unfamiliar word means anyway. Nice, nice. Activate the Jonga. Yes, yes, activate the. Oh, abbreviate the jargon. Okay, I mean, yeah, but this is like a short. Jargon refers to special words that are used by a particular professional or group and are difficult for others to understand. Jargon refers to specific words, special words that are used on a particular profession or groups and are difficult for others to understand. On the SAT reading and writing test, it's normal to see specific scientific and technical jargon like hypotheses, right? Such as the Latin name of an species or technical name of a submarine. Instead of trying to read these terms carefully and perfectly, abbreviate them. For instance, if the species is Damananana, according to abbreviate this to DC. Oh, if the species is DC, abbreviate this to DC. In your mind as you read, in your mind as you read. SAT reading and writing questions will never ask you to define or decode jargon. By mentally abbreviating, you can better focus on the bigger picture, what the passage is actually saying about those things. Okay, I mean, I could say DC, or I could maybe make up some words like ababa da 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 da, which is bad. So okay, I will make them DC. Use the process of elimination and guess. Eliminate the choices that you know are wrong and narrow it down. Once you have eliminated all the choices you know are wrong, go ahead and guess of the remaining choices. There's no penalty for guessing. Yes, there's a penalty for getting it wrong, which you get no points. Try it. Can you use any of the top tips above of these two examples? On these two examples, try first. Click the show explanation to see how we do it. Go. First, the question: Which choice from the wait? Which choice from the transition of blah blah blah? I mean HG most efficiently illustrate the claim. HG is a 1819 play by HL as a woman in the VE era. I mean, Victorian era. The play. Let me clear my mind. No, I'm not gonna use HG. I'm gonna use a blah 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 blah. Which quotation from the translation of blah 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 most efficiently illustrate the claim? Habadaba is a 1890 play of the Habadaba. As a woman of the Baba era, the play's central character. Okay, she's the central character. Is unable to freely determine her future. Okay. Instead, she sneaks to influence another person's fate, as is when she says to another character, So she's not able to see her freely determine her own future, but she can see other people's fate. That's what this proves when she says to another character, then what in heaven's name would you have me do with myself? Not herself. I want for once in my life to have power to mold a humanity distance. No. Then I, poor creature, have no short power over you. Have no power over you? Pitiful to your vision now and forever. Ah, this is how a man should be. Yes, yes. I didn't say anything. I didn't finish my sentence, so it's not D for some reason. So is unable to determine her own future. Instead, she seeks to influence another person's fate. Influence, like you actually make someone do it, like not really force, but like persuade another person's fate, as evidence when she says to another character, "That's what in heaven's name." Then what in heaven's name would you have me do with myself? Oh wait, no. Okay. So obviously, it's not A. I want for once in my life to have power to mold a humanity destiny. That sounds right. Then I, poor creature, have no sort of power over you. That is, I don't know. That shouldn't be there. Speak. Why is it not D? This choice doesn't illustrate the claim. It doesn't provide any evidence for how the claim that Haja seeks to influence another person's fate. Rather, she's just expressing an opinion about the trail that she thinks men should have. Faithful of your principles now and forever. Ah, that's how a man should be. What? This is the best choice. This quotation says Habi wants to mold a human destiny which matches the idea of Habi's seeking to influence another person's fate and the claim we're trying to support. Uh, right, give me this coffee. Uh, let's push this back. Wow, it's still warm. Yo, I really want to play pressure, but can't. Unable to freely determine her own future, instead she seeks to influence. Seeks, like she wants to influence another person's fate. And over here, I want for once in my life to have power to mold the human's destiny. It says Harvey wants to mold the human's destiny, which matches the idea of Harvey sneaking to influence another person's fate and the claim we're trying to support. And this is nowhere close. The choice doesn't illustrate the claim. This quotation shows Harvey wondering about her own fate. There's no mention of Harvey sneaking to have influence over another person's fate. Yeah, this is the opposite. I don't know what C. Then I, poor creature, have no sort of power for you over you. This choice doesn't illustrate the claim. There's another word for illustrate, which is show. This choice doesn't show the claim. In the quotation, Habby's asking about having power over another person, which should which could suggest wants to have power to influence another person's fate. However, it doesn't provide direct evidence supporting the claim that she seeks to do this. Yeah, for this one you have to make too many points, like have another point and be like, oh yeah, technically this is the answer. There's no technically, you can't do technically. So yeah, I want for once in my life to have power to mold the human design. Oh yeah. Top tip, be strict. The claim we are trying to support is that hobby seeks to influence another person's claim. Option C and D seems tempting. C and D. Oh yeah, they are. In C, the quotation seems to suggest that hobby wants to influence over another person, but it doesn't state this directly. Similarly, in D, hobby talks about how a man should be, which could suggest that she has a vision for for other how for others should be and therefore wants to influence them. But again, this is not direct evidence for the claim. Only B provides strong, direct evidence of how he wants to influence another person's fate. Okay. Oh no, there's another question. Okay, okay. If I get this wrong, I will do 10 push-ups. How about that? Let's not try to get this wrong. Which finding from Garito and Abiri research, if true, would most directly support their claim? Okay, black beans nutrients contain some food, but they are difficult to digest and partially because they are high level of sodium, fiber, and compost. They also contain which is important in the body to food. Wait, this is important. They also contain anti-nutrients like nutrients and which limits the body ability to extract nutrients from food. The research article Avi and Dewey from Sokoto University claim that introducing a fam of black beans using lactose acid bacteria improves the digestibility of the beans and make them more nutrients. So claim that introducing farming of black beans using lactic acid bacteria. Um, when cooked, fennel beans contain significant moisture. Nope, 100% not A. It's like 100% not A. Fermented beans contain significantly less sulfur and beans, and when cooked, the ferment also displays signs of additional. It doesn't say they use acid. They were found to contain 2 micrograms of increased amount of nitrogen. Ten. Okay, now mind. This problem uses a weird thing. So we know it's not D. 100% it's not D. 10 more. Let's sober fiber. They also contain antivirus like and hydrogen. Anti-nutrients like tanny and inhabit. Okay, so which one says when the beans are analyzed, they're found to contain two active. Nope. It's not C or D. Not C or D. Okay, farmers beans contain significantly less one cooked beans contain significantly more less silver fiber and ha. Fermented beans contain significantly less solution fiber. Non-fermented beans. And when cooked, the beans also display a reduction in typically herbivores and tension. That's the answer. Answer. Yeah, nice. It was hard reading and understanding, but yeah, B was the answer. This is the best choice. The text presented four different compounds that are presented in black beans that make them hard to digest and less nutrients. If we want to make black beans easier to digest and more nutrients, we will we will want to see we will want to see the levels of those compounds decrease. That's exactly what choice this choice shows. The fundamental and the bean cooking reduces the level of all four compounds. Nice, I got it. Let's see. Top tip: ditch the details and aggregate the jargon. Abbreviate, abbreviate,
Abbreviate.
and what does abbreviate mean? Doesn't abbreviate mean like? Oh my goodness, abbreviate. Yo, I should take a nap after this. To make briefly, yeah, abbreviation. To reduce a word or name to a shorter form. Colloquial. You can abbreviate the word building as bill. United States of America is commonly abbreviated to. Okay, so simplified, shortened. Shorten the jargon. How might we simplify the passage in our heads? Black beans are hard to digest because of high levels of SFNR. Black beans also contain high levels of TNTI, which prevents nutrients absorption. Okay, you know what? I will listen to you. I will make them as TNTI. Fundamentation, fe- fermentation. What does fermentation mean? While you do that, let me drink some coffee, baby, baby, baby. Oh, fermentation. Oh my goodness, that's a big sentence. Um, the analyze can. You know what? I can just copy this. Wait, you know what? Claim fermentation makes black beans easier to. Okay, now I know what fermentation means. Cooking, cooking, or like using the acid to cook them, which we did. So now it's easier to see the big picture. The text present two compounds that are presented in black beans that makes them hard to digest, SF and R, and two other compounds that have less nutrients, T and Ti. If we want to make black beans easier to digest and more nutrients, we will want to see the level of those compounds decrease. So if you're looking for evidence that cooked black beans reduces those compounds, the strongest evidence would show that cooking the black beans reduces all four compounds. That said, if we can't find that in the choices, it would be it would also be strong enough to show that cooking reduces both one of the hard to digest compounds, either SF or R, and one of the two nutrients preventing compounds, either T or TI. Top tips: stay Pacific. C mentions better nitrogen abortion. That's not abortion. That's not spell abortion.
Absorption.
Absorption, which is like drinking, the process of absorbing something. Compare. Um, as your son. Doesn't observing mean like taking things in? To take in something such as water in a natural or better nitrogen absorption, which sounds like a good thing. However, the text doesn't mention nitrogen at all. Oh my goodness. Let alone, what alarm was that? Oh, that was my break alarm. Okay, break time. I'm gonna like take it 5 minute nap. I don't even think that's like possible. But yeah, okay. See you. Hey Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes. Hey Siri, set a timer Alright, I'm back. That was that was a very long 10 minute. It went kind of fast and kind of little at the same time. Kind of wanted to sleep more, but yeah. I do kind of feel lightheaded. You know what? Let's do another 25, and after that we will sleep. Maybe 25 or 50. Let's do 5 0. Hey Siri,
Mm-hmm.
set a timer for 50 minutes.
50 minutes starting now.
Alright, let's move it. Um, uh, okay, nice. Alright, where are we? Where was that? Black beans. Oh yeah, black beans. There's like acid. It's hard to digest and stuff. Give me a second. Let me turn on this fan. Ah. Alright, where are we? At top tip Pacific. Top tip, stay Pacific. C mentions. Was the answer C? No, it's B. Like, I thought the answer was C. Right. Or like I picked C. Right. C mentions better nitrogen absor absorption absorption absorb absorb. This is Z for some reason.
Absorption.
Absorption? How do you say that?
Absorption.
Absorption. Absorption.
Absorption.
Absorption. Which sounds like a good thing, but however, the text doesn't mention nitrogen at all. That alone says what effect nitrogen would have on the black beans' digestion or nu- nutrition absorption. See, because it actually not relevant to the claim. We can also eliminate D because it suggests that both Fahrenheit and non-Fahrenheit beans are the most nutritious when cooked at high pressure. Remember, the claim is specifically that firm beans are more digestible and nutritious. Finally, we can eliminate A because it shows T and Ti, the nutrients absorption providing compounds, increasing, even though it also shows SF and R, the hard to digest compounds, decreasing. Is that pregnant black beans make them both digestible and nutritious. We can't have T and Ti increasing as that would make the beans less nutrient. B is the only choice that gives evidence that baking black beans reduces any of the four compounds without increasing any other. In fact, B gives evidence that baking reduces all four compounds. B is the answer. Yeah, that's how I picked B. And less solution fiber. Then nutrients beans. And when cooked, the nutrients beans also display a significant reduction in okay. Nice. How do I get energy points? You got this, guys. Totally. I don't want to celebrate my birthday anymore. Oh no, why? What happened? It was so bad. Wait, did he delete it? I think so. It's okay, don't fear the SAT, make the SAT fear you or eat it. SAT is except the English part. It's like half done. That's a little sad. What happened? I feel bad for you. Can post. You get a little too early to preparing for this. Oh, this guy replied 12 hours ago. That's like 12 hours ago. Alright, yeah, up next, a video not copyright claimed. Please don't be copyright claimed. It's gonna ruin my day, which is kinda already ruined. But, you know.
Let's take these questions now.
Wait, where's cat? I mean, alright, he said let's give this question a try, so that's, or I'm gonna do. Alright, so it's turned on. Alright, which quotation from Ghost of the Old Year most efficiently shows the claim? Ghost of the Old Year is an early 19th poem by James James. In the poem, the speaker describes experience. The speaker describes experiencing an ongoing cycle of anti-passion followed by oh, okay. We need regretful, and anti-passion. I don't know what anti-patient, patient, anticipation, anticipation. Isn't that like okay? So anticipation. uh, The opposite means like being like doing something, and anticipation means like not doing something. So regretful and anti papa. Snow has creased its full fight. The wind sunk to a whisper light. An answer still feels the light. A pause, a hush. That just tells you the environment. That shows nothing. And so the years go wispy by. Each coming brings a domini high, and each depending leaves a sigh. Okay, leaves a sigh. Linked to the past. Oh yeah, past. So antiposition is the past. It does sound like regretful, so we're gonna keep that. What does this bronze or bronze tongue declare? The falling of the midnight air, hard sense of care to fight. Gives care. That's like not regretful. It tells of many squatty a day, of slighted gem and featured of clay, of featured sure not to lay away, of fields unscraped. Yeah, I have no idea what this is talking about, but that means it's B. It has to be B. It's B. B. Let's put a star. Okay, now let's. Wait. Alright. A command of textual evidence question. Question. Okay. Mm. Oh, wow, that's so cool. Okay. What do you mean looking forward? I only understand that looking backward, the regretful. I, there is. Yeah. 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 Wait, in the test day, you're not supposed to like check all of them. Oh, yeah. I think that's why I lose so much time. Okay. Yo, the space bar is something. Right? Really? Hmm. Wait, let me get like a notepad and I will like write all the words that I don't know. So this word is called unpeed. Okay, unrepeat. Alright, nice, got it. Right, he didn't say David out. But yeah, okay, thank you, thank you. Oh. Words that best supported, remember, fully metric and not just supplemented, quarter by quarter. I thought it was David. Alright, what's this? Another? Alright, but isn't this the same video? Mm, wait, I have to do this on my own so I can show them I'm good enough. Alright, let's get it highlighted. Do we even have a highlight? I mean, we can make. You can't see it, so we have to use this. Wait, what is this? Skinny pen. Ooh, big fat pen. Okay, let's use big. Actually, let's use skinny pen. It's gonna help us more. Finding if I didn't do this. If true, would most likely support the researcher's hypothesis. I'm just hypothesis. Yeah, hypothesis. The pH level. Wait, I can make a straight line. Never mind, I cannot make a straight line. It just does. Alright, the pH level of a lake water, which indicates how acid the bio of the water is, can be influenced by various factors, including acid rock and minerals erosion and air pollution. Wait, you can't say and then put another and. That's not English. Including rock and that looks wrong in so many ways. Researchers in Alabama noticed that recent changes in the pH of the water in Gluco Lake are also related to another source. So another thing that's doing it, agriculture chemicals that have in through runoff. Those that have been entering the lake from runoff. Okay, so this is important. This is very important. So we need a question. So chemicals coming from the runoff, like rain, like raining, and then chemicals coming from the runoff, make the pH go up. I don't usually do this, but I'm doing this because he does it. Alright, the pH level of otherwise similar lakes in Alabama that do not receive as much runoff from farmland as does influenced less than the pH here did in the same period. This works. The pH level of other lakes in Alabama near the tended to be lower then the axial leg, regardless of the decreased influence in the. Wait, give me a sec. Okay, wait. Okay, Gutter Lake. The pH levels of otherwise similar lakes in Alabama do not receive as much runoff from farmlands as River Lakes does. Frustrated as River Lake does. Frustrated less than the pH of River Lake did in the same period. So it's saying it has less pH because of less runoff, which works. So this is good. The pH level of other lakes in Alabama that are near to Great Lakes tended to be lower than that of Gotcha Lake, regardless of the decreased function of the pH. That does not tell us runoff, so no. The amount of agricultural runoff entering National Lake slightly decreased during the period in which the lake pH level fluctuated, while the consequences of that runoff remained largely unchanged. You're saying this is saying the amount of runoff entering the lake decreased. Okay. Um. The but while the okay, so the runoff stayed the same, but the period of the pH level frustrated, so the pH level went up. So that doesn't work. Both air pollution and agriculture runoff in the lake increased during the period in which the. This is very unrelated, so it's A. I don't think I'm gonna be this calm in the real test, but yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I know, but this, like reading it, was kind of confusing. The pH of otherwise similar lakes in Alabama that do not receive as much runoff from farmlands as Galta Lakes does, influ, in, influated less, or influated, or like have less than the pH of the that. Okay, yeah, never mind. It does make sense.
So,
Mm-hmm. Aren't you gonna say David out? Uh, I mean, he does say that, but for some reason, it's not saying that. Alright, another video. Oh yeah, baby, we're doing 3 videos in a row. How many videos? I mean, I'm thankful. Yes, 3 more videos. Actually, no. Do I prefer now? Do I videos? I mean, we got reading. No, those are reading. That's a test. Oh yeah, baby, I'm gonna take a test. Was loading for a while. Hi, it's still loading. It's still loading. Oh yeah. Oh nice. It's loaded. Oh wait. Oh no, I didn't see anything. Oh, I forgot. Okay, nice. Alright. Before he talk, um, move, move. Right. Okay, nice. Let's get pencil. Hey Siri, how do you spell pencil?
There are two words pronounced like that. Pencil.
Pencil does not have an e at the end. I mean, technically, you can add e at the end and still get the word pencil because you know e is silent. So technically, cake, cake, cake. Cake has a e that's silent, so it's just cake, cake. Oh, I mean, technically, anything can have an e at the end, and it will still work because the e is silent most of the time, not always. Like so Oh my. Oh wait. Oh wait. Actually, no, no. Oh, it's turned off. Yeah. All right. Wait, it's disabled. All right. Nice. Which finding, if true, would most directly support the researcher's count? All right. Support. This is important. So let's like underline it backwards. Most directly support the researcher's conclusion. Okay. Um. A 2019 study published in National Review book that data from more than 1,500 species of bird, mammals, and fish in order to determine whether the rate of evolution give me pencil note, changes was linked to species. The rate of evolution change was linked to species survival. The study found that while some species did evolve faster than others, there was no clear relationship between no clear relationship, which is important, so let's get like a star. No clear relationship between evaluation rate and survival. The researchers concluded that in many cases species can thrive as long as able to remain as good as or just a little bit better than more. What? Researchers concluded that in many cases a species can thrive as long as it is able to remain as good as or just a little bit better than more quickly evolving competitors, which finding if true would most likely support. So if a species like the same level as another species, then they will stay alive. Or if they're just a little bit better, like a tiny bit better, then they will still be alive. To another
Oh, hey,
competitors. Hi,
man.
Madi. Hey, what's up? What you want?
I'm just here for the day.
See, what do you want? But so endangered and um So which one supports this claim? Which just being good as or better makes you win? Endangered and extinct species displayed a significant slower evolution. Endangered, okay, and extinct species display a slightly slower evolution rate than other species. It's not. It's not. But I should not clear it. I should like put like kind of like mid. Most likely no. Evolve only impacts species survival when adaptation were linked to environmental pressure. Survival when adaptation were linked to environmental pressure. Nothing about pressure. Successful species tend to remain more successful than their competitors over time, regardless of evolutionary. Successful species tend to remain more successful than their competitors over time. Successful species, okay, they're doing good, tend to remain more successful, so they like be more and more good than their competitors over time, regardless of evolutionary rate. Not really. And anytime that regardless is there, it's a trap. Invasive species that overlook competitors tend to ex- exhibit exhibit. Wait, look up what exhibit here. Exhibit. EXHIBIT exhibit.
Exhibit.
Exhibit. exhibit means to submit something such as a document to the court or we're giving a simple definition. Exhibit means to make a painting, sculpture, etc. available for people to see. Okay, tended to so technically live a higher rate than other species. Invasive species that overtook competitors tend to live a higher evolutionary rate. I mean, it did say the study found that while some species did evolve faster than others, there are no clear relationship between evolutionary rate and survival. Endangered and exotic species displays as you saw. Oh yeah, this is wrong because those two things don't matter. Invasive species that overlook competitors tend to live a higher evolutionary rate. Overtook competitors tend to live a higher evolutionary rate than other species. This most likely yes. Successful species tend to remain more successful their competitors over time, regardless of. Oh yeah, I just realized it's most likely C. Bro, how make that eraser? Uh, go normal. Oh wait, was the eraser in pencil mode? It was. Okay. Invasive species that overtook tended to remain more successful than their competitors, regardless. Yeah, that's right. Only impacted species survive. Yeah, it's B. Is it B? I mean C. Is it B? The only impacted species survive adaptation. No, it's C. I spent way too. Oh, for this I didn't like create. I did like a what do you call a mind thing like you know how it said first read then analyze and then make your own mind thing like simplified answer and then find it. I didn't do that. That's why it took so long. Alright, I'm back. Oh no, I'm glitching. Wait, let me fix. Oh, look, I'm the invisible man. Oh, okay, let me fix the background. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, alright, let's do this. Cheese, cheese. How much time do we have? Oh, we have 10 minutes and 8 seconds. Alright,
Control.
mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Same. Oh, oh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. See, um, I will try to do let's more over time. Okay, let's spend more time trying to get good accuracy. Yeah. I don't know why I'm still level 0. Oh, that's why. Alright. Here is a quick example of the command SAT command of evidence questions. We'll walk through some tips and strategies answering these questions. Created by David. Let's just call him David. Thank you, David. Does anyone else find the SAT math section so much easier than the reading? Yes, because math is easy and you're a dinosaur. Um, is there a way to change your profile? Actually, I don't think there's a way to change your profile picture. Actually, there could be because yeah, after looking at some of the like, now mind there's no. Maybe there could be, but who knows? Alright, let's do some exercise. Exercise. I keep on forgetting to make my own sentence. Oh, I did this before. Yeah, start over. Don't give up yet. You can still reach proficiency by completing this exercise. Writing answers. Oh wait, it won't let me. Oh, it won't let me. Oh, okay. I don't remember what I did. I think this was long ago before time had its name. Okay, let's just do this. Is it on pen mode or normal mode? Okay, that's big mode. Pen mode. See skinny. Wait, is this? Yeah, yeah, that's skinny. Alright, let's go to skinny mode. Oh yeah, skinny. Alright, where are we? Which finding, if true, would most directly support students' hypothesis? Okay, so this is a good sign. So like, let's put an arrow in the good. As a monthly newspaper formed in 1996 by a group of Asian American students at the University of California, helped to rise about social and politic issues the Asian American communities on campus at large. The newsletter had an emphasis raised for the publication and its kind. Around 4,000 copies were published. Okay, that's nice. Each month. A student writing historical papers, however, writing a history paper, however, hypothesized that, okay, this is important, that Garrow's influence cannot be measured by numbers of newspapers alone. A student writing a history paper, however, hypothesized that Garrow's influence cannot be measured by the number of newspapers published monthly alone. Most likely support the student's hypothesis. Okay, so um, number of newspapers up is not um, uh, influence. Influence. And influence. I can't write down, but yeah, influence. The students who intentionally formed Gara Gilta. Who's Gilta? Oh, Gilta is the group. Okay. The students who intentionally formed Gilta each conversation. Nice. Its creation. The students who intentionally formed Gilta each creation. Gilta was intentionally based out of Asian American students at Center. People who often give their copies to Gilta to others once they have published that more popularity is not influence. People who would often give their copies of Gilda to others once they had finished reading the issue. In addition to covering current events, features of works of art and literature. A student writing a historical paper, however, hypothesized that Gilda's influence cannot be measured by the number of newspapers published alone. Cannot be measured by the the students who return from Gilda its creation, popularity is not influence. Gilda was intentionally based out of the Asian American Studies Center and was intentionally based out of the Asian American Studies. People who often give their copies of to when they finish reading the issue. I mean, this proved that it's not pop that, it's, but it doesn't. it's a counterclaim. It goes against it. The current claim and skeleton also features works of art. It's most likely could be C. Yeah, it's not C. Like to start over, you can longer reach certain. You can keep going or start over. Start over is available after two mistakes. What is proficient? Alright, let's start over. I don't know if these three are rocks, but let's rock this test. Get it, get it. Uh, um, that's a lot. Okay, let's try my way. How about that? Which finding from a study, if true, would most directly support? I guess my but it doesn't. Okay, let me finish all of these and then I will give myself the 10-minute break. Um, which finding from a study, if true, would most directly support Robert Harris' claim that the Highline Forest communities that interaction. The High Line in New York City transformed an old railway into a popular unbanned park, has been praised for enchanting a city life and providing a public space for relaxation and socialization. Critics argue that while the High Line was has religious and social benefits, it has also contributed to generalization in the surrounding areas, attracting high priced real estate deals and established lower income neighborhoods. Robert Henry, once one of the project designer and co-founder of the non-profiting group Friends of the High Line, has argued that the park has the potential to foster community interaction by providing a shared space that encourages social locals. So this guy who is Robert, which we're talking about, and argue that has potential to community interaction by providing a space that encourages social activities. Friends. So how do I picture this? So I will wait. No, if I go fast.
Only 1 minute started.
Do like that 2 minutes. I get it. Move. Alright, so good things happen if good things. If something becomes good, more socialization, and yeah, the Highline has become a major tourist attraction, drawing millions of visitors world each year. Not really. Um, the survey's country and local resistance indicated that their urgent of the highline for community events and has increased since it was opened. Yes, could be.
It's done.
But it doesn't go that fast. Property
I
values
showed
and
you.
consumer
Do you want me to show you again? It's gonna be 2 minutes now.
Okay, nice. Yeah, show me. What value of the country rents in the neighborhood adjustment. Property values and consumer rate rents in the neighborhood adjustments to the highland has increased. Yes, that is also right. The highline has become a major tool by means. I never said that. Surveys concerning localization indicated that their usage of the highline events such as gathering and participation has increased since it was opened. Yes, this is right. Quality values and files.
10, 9, 8,
Okay, most likely it's
7,
B.
6, 5.
Nice, it was B. Alright, guess what I was
It
doing?
should take you 45 seconds to answer a question.
I know,
not
but
22 minutes.
I'm doing more accuracy than time, Abu.
Come
Abu, I'm ending this. Abu, I've been studying for almost 3 hours
Good.
with breaks, but yeah.